Okay, all right, let's get into it. Because there's this buzz, right? This incredible new energy around the team.
No, absolutely. You can feel it.
The ball's flying downfield. We finally have a quarterback, who can genuinely lift this whole offense. The speed we're seeing outside the 20s, it's what we've been hoping for years.
It really is. I mean, the optimism is sky high.
Totally electric.
And the yards are coming. You see the explosiveness between the 20s. Honestly, the play calling out in the open field, it looks creative, fresh even.
And it's a huge but.
It is, because then we hit that absolute brick wall right around the opponent's 20-yard line. All that great energy just fizzles out. 3 points instead of 7, again.
The dreaded red zone. That little patch of grass that's just killing promising drives, turning them into, frankly, demoralizing field goals.
And it's not just like bad bounces or one missed throw.
No, this feels systemic. It feels like a design flaw. We've been digging through our own analysis, our notes, a mountain of them, really, and it's clear. Something has to change, like now.
An intervention, basically.
Exactly. So today, our mission, if you will, is to unpack why the goal line offense is so clogged up. We got to put numbers on the pain points and then lay out the actual actionable fix-it menu. How do we make this offense credible inside the 20s?
Because credible is the last word you'd use right now. Zero credibility down there. Defenses hit the 20 and they just know what's coming. Or rather, what's not coming. They play with total confidence against us.
All right, let's start with the cold, hard truth then. Give us the stats, the receipt of pain, as we called it. How bad is this collapse?
It's league worst bad, plain and simple. The Giants' red zone touchdown rate, it's hovering around 26%.
26.
That ranks 32nd, dead last in the entire league. That failure right there is the single biggest thing holding back this whole new look offense.
Dead last. Just say it again. Sometimes you need to hear it twice to really feel it.
Dead last. And we saw those awful stretches early on, remember? 2 touchdowns and 10 trips. Then the next few games, okay, maybe slightly better. 2 for 5. But that inconsistency.
It's killer.
It's an utter lack of proficiency. It means defenses are winning the field position battle even when we do everything right to get down there in the first place.
Okay, but the stat that really tells the story, the one that screams physical problem, not just, a mental block, is inside the 10-yard line. Go on.
Right, inside the 10, goal-to-go rushing plays. We have managed, wait for it, 5 total yards.
5 yards.
5 yards on 11 goal-to-go rushes, resulting in 1 single touchdown. 5 yards on 11 runs.
Yeah, that's almost impossible. Physically, how does that even happen?
Think about it. 5 yards, 11 tries. It means the running back is getting hit, usually by someone completely unblocked, less than half a yard past the line of scrimmage, every single time.
Wow.
It's like a polite shuffle waiting for a free sample at Trader Joe's. Seriously, you could probably trip, do an accidental moonwalk, and gain more yardage than that. It proves the defense knows. They know we can't move them off the ball.
They know we won't punch back. Okay, so let's slice up this accountability pie. Based on our breakdown, where does the blame fall? We gotta identify 3 main areas, right?
Yeah, 3 main culprits, and they're definitely tangled up together. But the biggest slice, we figure, has to be play calling. We put that at about 45%.
45%. What's going wrong there?
The big issues. Relying on gadget plays way too early. Like, that's your opening move. Too many half-field reads that just hamstring our quarterback, limit his options, and then just stubborn run calls straight into a stacked box, ignoring what the defense is showing us.
You lead with a gadget, you're basically admitting you can't win straight up. Okay, what's the next piece?
The next biggest chunk, at 40%, is interior offensive line and just basic execution. This isn't about complex schemes failing. This is physics.
Physics failure, I like that.
It's the total lack of vertical movement. No knockback, guys getting beat right at the point of attack. Our center and guards just aren't displacing defensive tackles one-on-one, period.
So paint a picture. What does that 40% look like for the running back on the field?
It looks like instant penetration. The interior guys, the center and guards, they're losing that first contact way too often. Or if they get a double team called, it breaks down immediately.
So no push.
No push means safeties are flying downhill, linebackers are shooting those gaps like they've got an easy pass. The running back, he has 0 chance. No aiming point, just running straight into a collapsing wall of guys who haven't even been touched. That's how you get 5 yards on 11 carries. It's inevitable.
Okay, and the last 15%, what's that?
That's the philosophy. And really, it's the result of the first 2 failures. When the coaches, the players, everybody, when they just don't believe they can move people off the ball physically.
You get cute.
They get cute, exactly. They start calling cute stuff. If your first play call on 1st and goal is some kind of tackle-eligible pass, you're basically telling the world your power run game is on vacation. It's on PTO. You got to fix the core issue first.
All right, so the pain is real, it's systemic, and it boils down to schemes that seem to avoid contact. If play calling is 35% of the problem, where do we start fixing it? What's the absolute day one, non-negotiable stuff on the fix-it menu? Gotta be the run game, right?
Non-negotiable, absolutely. Step 1, you have to establish reliable run schemes that mandate, actually force, vertical knockback.
Okay, so what does that look like? We talked about duo and inside zone, IZ from heavy personnel. Maybe break down heavy personnel for folks.
Sure. Heavy personnel just means more big bodies, usually 12 personnel, which is 1 back, 2 tight ends, or 13 personnel, 1 back, 3 tight ends, sometimes an extra offensive lineman. You're basically forcing the defense to account for every single gap.
Got it. And duo and IZ.
They're downhill runs. They rely on double teams at the point of attack. Simple goal. Move the defensive lineman backwards, create vertical displacement. Duo especially is designed to get really clean, powerful double teams on those interior guys.
Okay, so we get that push. Now, how do we help the running back find the hole?
Give him a clear path. Use insert or lead schemes where you have a fullback or a tight end leading through the hole, isolating a linebacker, creates a defined lane. And for the short stuff, 1 yard, 2 yards.
Please say it.
The QB sneak family has to be there. Under center, wedge blocking, maybe a tackle overlook to confuse them, quick snap when they're spread out. It's fundamental.
But wait, okay, running heavy, running duo, running IZ. Doesn't that make us predictable? Isn't the defense just going to load the box? Are we trading one problem for another?
That's a fair question, but here's the thing. Predictability only matters if you can't execute the predictable play. Right now, we're unpredictable and ineffective. They don't respect anything.
Good point.
Once you prove you can execute that power play, that you can get vertical push, that changes everything. Then you hit them with the constraint plays, the little TE leak pass, a trap play to punish them for crashing down hard. It's all about the sequence. Establish the threat first.
Okay, sequencing is key. Got it. Now let's shift to the passing game down there. We have this talented QB. How do we use him effectively without shrinking the field on him?
Right. We need reliable answers against different coverages. That means installing bunch and stack winners. These are route combinations run from tight formations, like 3 receivers close together.
Why does that help?
It creates confusion for the defense. Natural picks or rubs, legally, of course. Think slant-flat combos, spot concepts where a receiver finds a soft spot in zone, or switch releases where receivers crisscross to beat man coverage. It generates quick separation. It marries the scheme to the talent we have back there.
And speaking of talent, this came up in our analysis too. Why does it feel like we put training wheels on our quarterback the second we cross the 20?
It does feel that way sometimes. We need a hard rule, I think. Like 2 snaps, every single goal to go serious, the quarterback has to execute a full progression read. No more locking onto one side. Let him see the whole field, read the defense. He can do it.
Unleash him a bit.
Exactly. And use motion. Pre-snap motion, jet sweeps, fast motion across the formation. It helps identify coverage man or zone, and then build in answers right into the play call. Fade stops, pivot routes, whip routes to beat whatever look they give you based on that motion. Use motion to get information before the snap.
And please, can we stop sprinting sideways towards the sideline on pass plays? If we've got a big tight end or even a receiver who can box out.
Use them. Throw the high point ball near the pylon. Trust those guys to make a play in a contested situation. Don't run away from the end zone.
Throw it up. Trust the talent. Avoid drifting out of bounds or turning a potential score into 3rd and goal from the 10.
Exactly right.
Okay, let's tie this all together. Let's build that sequencing template. This is what needs to be taped to the call sheet on Sunday. How should it flow?
Okay, sequence based on down and distance. You gotta have a plan. Inside the 7-yard line, first down, you have to establish the run, no debate.
So first a goal inside the 7. What's the call?
Duo or inside zone, downhill, heavy personnel, no cute stuff. You are sending a message.
No.
We need 2 yards and we're gonna get it.
Okay, now say we get stopped, or maybe we gained a couple. 2nd and goal, maybe from the 5 to 8 yard line.
Now you can go to the air, play off that run threat. I like bunch, quick game to the wide side of the field, high percentage throws, and maybe have a backside isolation route like a fade stop as another option. Quick, decisive throws, make the defense defend horizontally.
Makes sense. Now, critical down. 3rd and goal from the 1, 2, or 3 yard line.
Back to the hammer, QB sneak or run duo again. Don't overthink it. If it's maybe 3rd and goal from the 5 to 8 yard line, now you can take a shot, but make it a real shot. A full field read concept. not some sideways screen pass that's likely to lose yards. Force the issue vertically.
Love it. And the overarching rule, tying back to that 15% philosophy slice, the gadget rule.
The gadget rule is simple. Gadgets are never the opening act, never the first card you play. They only work after you've made the defense respect your power game, after you've forced them to squeeze the middle.
Right, like you said in our notes. If you make them respect the broccoli, the cheesecake tastes better.
Exactly. If they have to honor the power run, then maybe that tackle-eligible pass actually works. Otherwise, it's just
Desperate.
A self-inflicted wound.
Okay, that sequence makes a ton of sense. Shifting gears slightly, how do we make sure this actually gets implemented? What needs to change on the practice field this week?
Practice habits have to reflect the goal line priority. That means heavy groupings, working near the goal line every single day. Get those extra linemen, those tight ends out there. Simulate the pressure, manufacture that displacement physically.
And personnel usage down there.
Got to make sure the running back who consistently breaks tackles, the guy with the best yards after contact ability, is the one getting the rock inside the 5. That toughness translates directly to points.
What about the tight ends? They seem crucial in both the run and pass plan here.
Absolutely critical. We need a dedicated TE clinic every day, 20 minutes minimum. Focus purely on goal line execution, setting edges in the run game, proper aiming points on blocks, timing on those rub routes and the bunch sets. Their details are everything.
And one more thing that jumped out from the film.
Let me guess. Under center.
Under center. More center exchange work. Shotgun is fine out in the field, but down low. Sometimes you just need to get under center, take a quick snap, and wedge it forward. That quick sneak when the defense is maybe a little light inside, that's points waiting to happen. It's fundamental. Got to practice it. Center exchange meditation, I think you called it.
We got to own that fundamental.
Okay. Despite all this red zone frustration, is there a silver lining? What is working outside the 20s that gives us hope this can be fixed?
The silver lining is definitely the effort we're seeing from the backs. They are fighting. They're squeezing 4 or 5 yards out of runs where the blocking maybe isn't great. They're running hard into bad looks.
So the effort's there.
The effort proves the potential. If those guys are fighting that hard without clean lanes, imagine what happens if we actually give them the blocking scheme they need, those double teams, that vertical push down near the goal line. And the quick passing game flashes too, when the QB gets it out on time and sees the field. The talent isn't the issue.
It's the approach.
It's the approach. We treat the red zone like it's haunted or something, and we run away from contact. We just need to face the music, embrace the physicality down there.
Which circles back to that philosophy reset. Gotta believe, fundamentally, that a credible offense can gain 2 yards on 3 tries without needing magic tricks.
Yeah.
It's not being old-fashioned. That's just football reality when the field gets short.
You establish that physical truth first. Then you can sprinkle in the glitter, the fun stuff. But don't lead with glitter. If you do, your whole offense looks like a mess after a kindergarten birthday party. And you're still standing on the 1-yard line, wondering why nobody takes you seriously.
Man, the pain of watching a tackle eligible called on 1st and goal when you know the defense isn't threatened by the run, that's pure fan therapy right there. We need execution, not just personality plays. We need points.
Consistent points. That's the name of the game.
Okay, so let's wrap this up. Key takeaways for everyone listening, the action items, if you want to see this turnaround inside the 20. Stop. Getting cute. On snap 1.
Please.
Run duo. Run inside zone. Use the heavy sets. Force that vertical knockback. Sneak it when it's short. Call those bunch concepts. Use the tight ends as weapons. And please, oh please, let the quarterback actually read the whole field a couple of times per series.
And remember this. If the defense knows you won't hit them in the mouth, they'll keep their teeth in nice and safe. Let's make somebody call a dentist this week, please. Just wanted to say a massive thank you for tuning in to Big Blue Tea.
Absolutely. And, you know, a huge shout out always to BLKFREEZYTV.
Oh, definitely.
For the fantastic programming, the production, everything that makes this possible.
Yep. Their work behind the scenes is just really appreciated.
It really is.
This has been Big Blue Tea.